And welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Solo Rims of Arkania Shadows over Riva. So, let's see what's next. We could what's the name? Whoa. You can hear the howl of the mob in the market square from far away. What's going on down here? There, Arkania is asking. The people are throwing together, and you have to piece together what is going on from what you can understand of their angry shouting. A whole broken appears to have bumped into a passerby, and now the mob's fury about the black pelts is being released in violent attacks on the unfortunate fellow. Has it come to this? Arkania snarls from between his clenched teeth. Well, we will see about that. I will try to confuse the mob and draw it away from the whole Arkania. Arkania retreats into a dark corner, tousles his hair and dirties up his face. Then, with an unhappy groan, he makes a shallow cut on his arm and dabs some of the blood on his face and clothing. To complete the picture, he rents his clothes a bit, takes a deep breath and runs out. To arms! To arms! His cries ring out. The orcs have bashed the south gate and are invading the town! To arms! There is no need for Arkania to repeat his performance. The crowd is rooted to the spot from shock for a moment. Then everybody starts shouting and clamoring. And they are run off, mostly to the north. The few who are asking questions get short shrift from Arkania. The south gate, quick! The orcs are coming through. The whole Arkania is sitting in a state of exhaustion. Where the crowd has left him, when the mob has mostly dispersed, he starts to hobble away and gives a jolt of fear when you catch up and take his arms to support him. Where to, pal? Arkania asks calmly. At first, the whole Arkania looks at him suspiciously. Then his face lights up and he points north. Let's see. Now, of course, we go to the whole Arkania settlement. In front of one of the huts, the whole Arkania motions you to stop. Thank you for your help, you were just in time, he says in perfect Garathi. His pronunciation is hard and edgy, almost barking, but quite clear. I am Ordo Gulag. Come, my home is not big, but all I have is yours to share. The place is small and shabby, but the interior is spotless. A whole Arkania woman looks at you with wide eyes. Ordo talks to her in a strange language, sounding like some dialect of Orcish. She goes to fetch a bucket of water and clean towels. Arkania cleans himself, while Ordo rips a piece of cloth and starts to bandage his arm wound. Afterwards, the woman brings some sort of stew, which smells very good and tastes even better. There is a knock on the door, and another whole Arkania comes in. The moment he sees you, he starts barking. Ordo's answers are calm at first, but by and by, the whole thing develops into a loud argument. You decide to keep out of it, especially so, since you don't understand a word that's being said. The strange whole Arkania leaves, banging the door behind him, and you are alone with your hosts once more. What am I reading? Heffel doesn't like strangers, Ordo explains. And since that fiend in the tower took his beloved Rachel, he's become totally unbearable. His son, Arkania asks, sympathetically, but Ordo just grins tiredly. No, his dog, he answers. The magician in the tower naps our pets for his experiments. Less than half an hour has passed when there's another knock on the door. Gulik comes in with 2 more Robergians. The 3 of them are obviously trying to convey an air of dignity, but all they succeed is in making fools of themselves, especially once they start barking. With that set of behavior, I'm not surprised people doesn't want Robergians in town, Arden comments, less than softly. Abruptly, everything falls quiet. Arthur realizes with a start that the Robergians men prefer to talk amongst each other in an Orcish dialect, but they do understand Garethi. The Robergians stare at him in anger, then Huffle makes a short, calm speech, after which the 3 visitors leave, their heads held high, Ordo's faces unmoved, until the door has closed behind him. A soft giggle rises from Ordo's throat. You interrupted the family council, he explains, grinning, and insulted 3 family heads. Oh, Arch moans, and we were hoping to ask them some questions. I'm alone again. It turns out that Ordo has no idea about the current situation in Riva. He and his wife have been away for some time as traveling merchants, and Havel apparently used Ordo's absence to undermine his authority. After a long discussion, you finally agree that Ordo will convene a new council meeting and table a motion for you to stop the magician's crimes. Come back tomorrow, he sends you off. We'll have a decision by then. Oh jeez, that was a lot of text. So, let's see what they can... Let's leave for 24 hours. In the mighty fortress. Maybe because this inn is near to the fortress of the town. Let's see what's going on. Ordo opens. The family council has agreed, he says. Havel is going to take you to the tower himself. Wait here. I'll go get him. About 5 minutes later, Ordo returns with Havel, who is marking an obvious effort to be amiable, though his success is limited. This way, he gestures after you have taken your leave of Ordo and his wife. Havel, whatever, leads you out the southern town gate, and after a short walk, ferries you across the quill in a rowing boat. I'll be waiting over there, he says, pointing to the opposite bank. Apparently, he doesn't like to stay too close to the tower. Okay, that's moronic. Oh yes, my favorite. Blah blah. I will read this later, we will see this again. But before we can do the quest, we need to get another party member and make some preparations. Okay, so I will teleport me. Of course, it's a bit faster than walking all the way back. I will be back in a few seconds, guys. So, see you.